Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris, and today is going to be part 2 of rebuilding my train station here in the Lego City. So let's get started. Okay, so ignore the mess over here. I'm trying to sort out some pieces as well as find some other pieces both for the mountain and also this project because they're both relatively large projects, and so I'm trying to find everything that I can, so the less that I have to buy, the better. And so this is currently what the train station looks like. It is not much, it's just a wall. But so we designed this last time, and I actually quite like this, and it's gonna sit pretty much right here on between these two base plates like so. I'm gonna add tiles and jumper plates underneath this so that this is easily removable since it's going to be between base plates. But this is going to get extended probably to about this pillar here, and it's going to go all the way down through here and probably up until here maybe. The only issue is that extension table that I talked about in the last video, which by the way, if you guys have not seen, I'm going to put that in the top right for you. That table extension ends about here. So this front train station can't actually go the full length. It probably will end about here. I could add a facade and like a half of that platform here, but that's a future problem. I have not gotten that far yet, but this platform will go all the way down, and I'm going to have a building in this area here. And now for that building, I am planning on putting it on this base plate here. How big it's exactly going to be, I'm not totally sure, but I do want to have pretty much the seam of the base plate is here. I want to have pretty much all this be dedicated to green space and maybe a staircase and a ramp coming up to the train station or the platform itself. And so that's about it, I think. The only other thing I could think of to put in this area would be like benches, a trash can, and other stuff like that. So I'm going to start by mills plating it, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I got a little carried away. This is the 16 by 16 plate that I had before, and I got an extra one back from the farm when I took out a couple of green plates and replaced them with the random colored plates in my most recent video. So if you guys have not checked that out yet, I'm going to put that in the top right for you. And I used pretty much all the rest of the green 4x4 plates that I had to finish this base plate right here. The seam for the base plate is here, and put a bunch of 4x4 plates across the top here. And I put a bunch of 4x6 dark gray plates on this base plate here. And so now this base plate is, all this dark gray is pretty much dedicated to where the train station building itself is going to go. And I left this 6-stud gap up at the front here just so I can add in the rest of this train platform up front here. I got started on a little bit of it, but I just need to find a couple more 2x6 bricks and get this all done. So I'm gonna go find some more of those and also some 2x4 and 2x2 bricks, and I'm gonna finish this and hopefully round out this side as well, so then I can clearly start mapping out the train station. All right, so I went ahead and I put in the rest of the wall here for the train station platform. And I did start adding a tiny bit of detail down here just to kind of help blend between the platform, the train track ballast, and the grass from the mills plate. The edge of the mills plate here, I used 2x4 green bricks to help kind of make that look natural instead of having a random 2x2 brick, kind of like how that looks there. So I'm going to leave this as it is for now. I can just fill this stuff in later. But mainly what I've been focusing on is this area over here. And I actually don't know if I even need this wall here, because since the train station is going to be here, this wall will either never get seen or is just not needed. And so I'm thinking I'm going to leave this as it is for now. In the worst case, I can always just come back and clip it in. But I might end up raising this up a brick for the train station, or yeah, I don't really know. You know, I could always start the train station up a brick and then have the plate on top of that like this. So then the floor of the train station is up here. But I don't know. I just put this in, and so I'm trying to visualize what it's going to look like, because at the moment this isn't really helping anything. So I might end up just digitally designing a train station and probably showing you guys in the next episode of this rebuild series, because I want to take the time and I want to do it right, and I want it to look good. You know, I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just say, I only have these pieces, let me just throw them on here and call it a day. So I want to do this as best as I can, and so I think digitally designing it and then ordering the pieces once I figure out what I need, I think that's the best way to go. I just went ahead and also added in an additional layer of plate on the top, because let me bring back this original design from over here. The main concern about this was that it was too short, and putting an extra layer of brick on the top would make it too tall. And so I actually need to add in an additional, I'll just do this arbitrarily here, but I need to add in another layer of plate on the top of this. And so what I'm going to do is use a bunch of 1x plates, because I have more of them, and also if I need to buy more, they are cheaper. And so this is going to be the final height of the platform itself. And so I'm going to try to find more. I used all of the 1x plates that I could find, but I pretty much covered this whole base plate here on both sides. And again, like I mentioned, I don't even know if I'm gonna need this, so I could always reuse these pieces elsewhere. And I did start, I get about halfway on this next base plate here, and then I just have a little bit more to go. And you can see that orange plate there, that is the end of the platform itself. And so on that note, that's going to wrap up today's video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked what I did, make sure to like the video and subscribe, as well as click the bell notification so you don't miss any future uploads, like the next installment of this train station rebuild. If you guys have any feedback for me or any suggestions on what this train station should look like, make sure to leave that in a comment down below. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.